Welcome, everyone. We are live from Kharkiv, Ukraine. I'm actually in Washington, D.C., and Alex isn't right now, just made it to Kharkiv, Ukraine. So he's been there. He had a rough night. The attacks were coming in last night again. I'll let Alex explain. Alex, how are you, my brother? Tell us what's going on.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Lev. I want to thank everybody for all your donations for making this trip possible, and everybody we gave it to thank you as well. Well, I arrived at we are at Kharkiv as you heard that there was a wild night. That there were bombardments again. We'll go into the little more in detail a little later. But this morning we were lucky we delivered the dry shower packs to the soldiers to different sections of where they fight, and we'll be able to have a lot of videos later. So it's perfect timing because right now it's 35 degrees Celsius in Kharkiv.
Wow.
So you can imagine the heat. And as I said, I was talking to the reconnaissance group, and as you gave him the shower packs, they asked, "Do you have any extension cords, black?" I said, "Black?" He says, "Yeah, we need 50-foot extension cords, black ones, so they won't be able to see the wire." So if they're asking for the extension cords so you cannot see the wire, that means they cannot go in the bushes and take a shower in the water. Everything has to be done incognito. So I can't even describe how much help it is. So one more time, I want to thank everybody. I know I sound like a broken record, but the emotions are overwhelming. Thank you. I'm gonna switch over. I have with me one of the guys from the fund, Svitanok. He lives in Kharkiv. Yeah, he's the one that's been we've been working with him with Jam, with the one that you have introduced us to, the fund that was delivering. So since day one, we've been working with them. They were protecting TETS 5. This is a huge place, the plant that gives the heat to Kharkiv. So
Wow,
go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm saying thank God.
I'm sorry. Anyway, we are in a village of village Cercune. This is the last village before the $1 million city. So this is where where they always are trying to push the city. So I'll let Valerie explain what happened. What happened? Что было сегодня ночью?
Харьков был под очередной атакой шахедов. Больше 2 десятков шахедов ночью атаковали. Есть попадания, есть жертвы. Последняя сводка от мэра Харькова. Могу зачитать.
Hold on, переведу. He says that there was over 20 shaheds at the same time, that they hit some targets, and there are casualties. And he's going to read right now the statement from the mayor of Kharkiv.
Сгорело несколько автомобилей, пострадал супермаркет, и очень много фасадов и окон стеклянных, остеклений домов больше сотни.
She says over 100 residential buildings, windows and facade got damaged. One supermarket got destroyed. A lot of cars got burned.
Пострадало 2 женщины и мужчина.
And people got hurt as well. A woman, a couple of men. So there is a lot of casualties that they know about. So, and this is just one night. This is not everyday thing. So anyway, давай покажем.
Да.
This is the.
Это здание было разрушено в результате обстрелов российской армии.
This building got destroyed to the artillery shelling from Russian army.
В этом поселке практически не осталось целых зданий.
In this little village, as you see, there are no buildings left. As you see.
Каждый второй дом разрушен полностью.
Every second building is totally destroyed.
Да.
As you see,
В каждом доме есть повреждения, и жить невозможно в этом поселке.
Every building has some kind of a damage, and basically there is no way to live here. So people are almost gone from it because they keep on getting hit. I'm going to show you a little more of that. You see up ahead?
Восстановить очень
Look over
сложно.
there. Everything. and all these buildings, they are impossible to fix.
Rebuild.
Нужно восстанавливать в первую очередь магистрали, сети, энергетику тянуть.
Because the only way to fix this is you have to bring back the power, you have to
The
bring
infrastructure. The infrastructure is all
back the
destroyed. That's
infrastructure
what.
because everything's totally destroyed. I'm gonna show this is.
И проблема в том, что постоянные обстрелы прицельно по технике, которая приезжает на восстановление.
And the thing, what happens is, as soon as they send the machinery over here to fix everything, the Russians hit the machinery on purpose, so they would not be able to fix anything. Like, look at this.
Некоторые здания разрушены до основания, до фундамента.
She says, see, like some buildings are destroyed all the way to foundation. There's nothing left.
And how? And this is and how far are the Russian troops from you guys right now? Like how far?
Как далеко русские?
От этого места 26 километров.
They're 26 kilometers right now.
Wow.
They got pushed away 26 kilometers from there. But that's nothing.
До въезда в Харьков, до миллионного города 2 километра.
But all this area is 2 kilometers before you entering the Kharkiv city. So this is very, very close. You see? Look, some people are putting tarps on the roofs, try to maintain, and that's until the next attack. You see? Everything's destroyed. Let me go a little further. And this is like when you drive on the road, I would say like maybe every 10 minutes you come in a town that look just like that. And maybe a few months ago there were people living there because they just making it impossible for people to live here, because the idea that is that everybody lives. When everybody lives, nobody works. Like you see right here, this used to be totally got burned. There is nothing left. See? And it's all like that. It's all like that. So as you see far ahead, there is another complex. Also, no roofs, nothing left. You see?
Incredible.
Everything's destroyed. And like I said, if you are to go through Kharkiv, especially suburbs like Saltivka, you can see a big building, and then half the building in the middle is gone. And like there was a story in Kiev a couple of days ago that the family stayed in an apartment, and the husband went to the living room. And as he went to the living room where the kitchen is, the missile hit the building, and the section where the wife and the kid went down. And he wound up staying in the living room. So the only reason he survived because he wasn't with them. So you hear stuff like this almost every day. Валер, ты хочешь что-то еще добавить? Поблагодари, да.
Да, я хотел бы поблагодарить Льва Парнаса за ту помощь, которую оказывает его организация, и он Украине, Харькову, нашим защитникам и мирному населению. Большое спасибо. Thank you very much for your support.
Thank you for everything you do, Валера. Thank you for all the help. Спасибо тебе за все, что вы делаете, и все помогаете людям там. Слава Украине, guys. God bless you.
Героям слава.
Guys, I mean, you're watching this live. These are people that we've been working with since 2022. They're on the front line, literally in Kharkiv. I remember, Alex, when the war just started, the first thing they needed, we used to have people make food and bake food and bring it to the front line. That's how it all started, remember?
Lev, they're still doing it.
They're still doing it.
They're still doing it. I was just talking to the reconnaissance group. They're still getting it.
So can you tell us some of the things maybe that you're hearing? I mean, you've been speaking to some of the reconnaissance. Like, what are they feeling? Like, are they positive? Like, are they feeling with this? What Trump is saying, the 2 weeks, 50 days. How are they feeling? How are they on the front line? How are the soldiers reacting to this?
To be honest, They don't care about politics. They do everything possible to destroy the enemy. They do everything possible to protect their families. And to be, I'm gonna say something that maybe doesn't make sense, but a lot of them are surprised they're still alive. They made a point to go fight to protect, and they send their, some send their families away, some just have their families here, but they thought they'd be gone by now, and they're still fighting. So I guess they all made a decision to protect this land, to protect their freedom, to protect their families. So if you talk to them about the politics, I guess in Kiev they talk more about it. Over here is different. They know they woke up in the morning, everything's good, everybody helps. So some place they make nets, the camouflage nets. Some place they make juices. Some place they make some money. They buy water. They bring water. Everybody here does something.
And that's something I want to touch on, because a lot of the Russian propaganda that we see on TV, I mean, on the social media, and a lot of propaganda that the far right pushes, they'll take a picture, like a video of some of a restaurant in Kiev or a dance club in Kiev, and say, "Oh, during the war, this is how, what's it called?" That's not what's happening in Ukraine. I mean, yes, in some parts of Ukraine, people try to go on with their life, like in a major city like Kiev that has more protection. But places like Kharkiv, Odessa, where you are right now, this is the front line. Over there, they don't have those type of opportunities. I mean, every day is day of survival. Every day, everybody chips in, and everybody's doing something to fight the war.
Plus, over here, like in Kiev, if there is a siren, everybody runs to the metro and they sleep in the metro. Over here, if you hear a siren, that means it's already flying. It's already too late to run because it's so close. Plus, also about Kiev, this is exactly what the Russians are trying to do. They're trying to stop that because the moment the Kiev lives a different life, the financing stops. The country starts making money. The restaurants stop working. Everything stops working. So at least it's like the middle of the further part from the war, like Kiev and other cities. They are the ones that they're pumping the finances to maintain everything. So, and plus, if you stop the restaurants, if you stop the nightclubs, if you stop the daily life with children, kindergarten, schools, music, and everything else, then everybody forgets what they're fighting for.
That's right.
I mean,
The
the
cycle.
life,
That's
the
so.
life.
That's so right.
It's like the Kiev is like a different island because this is the island that controls everything. This is the island that protects everything. So the life has to go on. Otherwise, like I said, people forget why they're fighting and what's the point of it.
That's very well said. And I agree with you 100%. But the difference, and that's why I want to make sure I want everybody to understand that the people here, a day of life is waking up, saying thank God that they're alive because the missile didn't hit them, and try to figure out what they're gonna eat, how they're gonna take a shower, how they're gonna protect one another or help somebody that's been hit by a missile and is now doesn't have a place to live. That's daily life on the front line in Kharkiv. You know.
Yep. Well, I'll give you an example. This morning, what Valerie just said, over 100 buildings facade got destroyed, windows, balconies, everything. So 100 buildings. Even if you do, how many apartments can a building have? Let's say 200 apartments in the building. 100 buildings. So
every
almost
day.
every day. So all those people in the morning they get up and they run around looking for plywood, looking for everything else. So they can protect themselves, so they can sleep at night. So this is so there is no time to complain, no time to say we need this. Everybody's got to get up and do it. If the attack happened, you survived. That means you got to get up in the morning and take care of what was damaged. And this is everyday life for these people.
Ask Valerie, how's the help? Is the help coming like it was before, or is it? Do they have everything they need, or is it become worse now? How's the humanitarian aid? I mean, is it coming? Because I remember at some point when we were doing with Gem, it was going full force, and then I know now lately there might be, like you said, things that are needed. I mean, are they getting the supplies that they're needed? I mean, what's the most thing? What is the biggest problem they're seeing? Is it the military supply? Is it humanitarian aid? What is some of the biggest problems they're seeing that they're dealing with?
Would you understand? Okay. I'm talking to him in English. How about that?
Yeah.
Лёва спрашивает, с самого начала, когда мы с Джем замели, Джем привозил, давал, с тех пор, что мы сейчас другим занимаемся, с тех пор вообще поменялось что-то? Помощи стало меньше, чем было?
Да, помощи стало меньше, ощутимо.
Намного?
Наполовину.
He says about 50%. You understand the language.
Yeah.
He says, well, then what he said, you translate it.
Yeah, I'll try. Well, let me understand what is что, Валера, что сейчас вообще вам нужно больше всего? Что не хватает? Где прекратили? Где, дай пару идей.
Гигиена, в первую очередь, гигиена, медицина, ну и продукты, но продукты люди уже начали покупать сами. Если вначале людям раздавали все, ежедневные продукты для ежедневных потребностей раньше раздавали постоянно, то сейчас это уменьшилось в несколько раз. И люди стали больше болеть, это накапливается последствия войны. Людям нужно сейчас, кроме еды, и медикаменты, средства гигиены. Мы говорим сейчас о гражданском населении.
Да. What Valerie's saying that when the war started and there was a major fluctuation, everybody wanted to help, and donations came in, and they were giving out food packages and everything on a daily basis. Since lately, it's decreased about 50%. People are now they are now getting deliveries of food, and because the war has been going on for so long, and one of the things we've been talking about is, because of the sanitary conditions that people are living, there's people are starting to get sick, and because of that, there's not enough medicine to treat the different illnesses that are happening, he's saying. So it's not just that the war is going on, but the effects of the war and for it going on for so long, this is what, is the results of it and what is happening right now.
But the main problem is the hygiene. Hygiene is the biggest. Is the biggest. Like we said before, hygiene, because all the disease they start from poor hygiene. Always, you know that.
No, absolutely, and that's why, Alex, you're the man. Thank you for putting this together, because I wouldn't have even thought about these packages. I would think right away food or something first, and I'm glad that you're on the ground, and we're all happy that you're able to tell us exactly what needed and to start off with.
Last, what they also do is Svitana, Valerie's and Victor's group. They make first aid kits. Like let's say first aid kit that they order from US would cost $500, right? They put one together here in Ukraine, and they make it a lot faster with the special packages that cost like $150 a package. So and they deliver it. That doesn't go on the shelves. They deliver it straight to the guys. Like I spoke to the guys, and everybody's telling me tourniquets. Tourniquets is so important, because there's a lot of Chinese tourniquets, but they're not that good. But American tourniquets, they're the best, because you flip them twice and the bleeding stops. So these are still the shortages. And right now that they're making some different ones in Ukraine, so we can buy them locally. Примерно сколько турникет стоит американский?
В Украине 1500 гривен. Это очень... $25.
А американский?
Это американский.
Да.
Да. А украинский стоит 610 гривен, но он не такого качества, как американский.
That's the problem.
Накрутка 50%.
The problem is saying that American tourniquets cost about $25 a tourniquet. The Ukrainian ones that they're making are probably half the price. The problem is that the quality is not as good.
Not even close.
Not even close, and that's the problem because you need the quality when you need the blood to stop. I mean, you're not, it's not like you're buying a toy or some kind of machine.
I'm
These
gonna
are
tell you more. I'm
yeah.
sorry, Lama. I'm sorry to
No, no,
interrupt
go ahead,
because
go ahead.
I
No,
don't
no, go
want to
ahead,
lose the thought.
go ahead, go ahead.
Each soldier supposed to have at least 5 tourniquets in his first aid kit. That's the only chance he has a chance to survive. Most of the soldiers die of bleeding because they cannot stop the bleeding. And tourniquets, this is like number one in the field for protection. So they've been asking me for these tourniquets from day one of the war, and we tried every which way to help at that time through, but when we did jam is not allowed to give it to military. They can only give it to
Right.
civilian.
So let me ask you this question. Can we maybe since that's such a big because can we maybe work on that and help them out and try to put together another and raise do another fundraiser and get them some tourniquets? Maybe I could call here and try to see if we could get them cheaper. Maybe do you know where do we get them over there in Ukraine? They have them already or?
Какой самый, вот если мы, допустим, запустим компанию, соберем деньги, как нам проще их купить? Искать в Америке или вы можете здесь их покупать?
Лучше здесь.
It says it's better. Ты слышал?
Yeah.
It says it's better. It's quicker if they buy them here.
So why don't you speak to them? Let's figure out, and because
I will.
I agree, tourniquets I think is just like hygiene for the soldiers on the front line. I think that's one of the most important things, and I know me and you spoke about that several times, and I'm glad you brought it up right now because I think that's extremely important.
But what we're gonna do is they're gonna put together a video of what kind of first aid kits they're putting together and what's involved in that, and I'll show you the video and we'll see what we can do about that.
Okay, perfect.
I'll work on the system. But
Absolutely.
to be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed because I thought that by now things are already more or less adjusted, and people that would not need as much help as they used to need. But from what I see, I'm uh, I'm not too happy because I see people still need as much as they used to, maybe even more. Because in the beginning it was all the hype, everybody was going to help, but now everything already came down, and the only people that deliver are the ones that have it deep in their heart. Uh,
That's the problem, and I agree with you. You know, when the war started, the money was flowing, the whole world was giving it, and then now it's dried up. You know, there's the NGOs, the humanitarian aids, especially with everything going on, and part of Trump and Putin's plan, as we speak about all the time, is take the media away from it. When there's no attention, when the media doesn't talk about it, when you don't see what's happening, people don't are not too quick to jump on helping and what's it called. And that's why God bless each and every one of you, all of our subscribers, all of our supporters, all of you out there that helped. Literally, I mean, I don't know how to thank you from the bottom of our heart because each and every one of you, each donation, each for this GoFundMe, I mean, it really means a lot. All the, Alex has been delivering this stuff all morning. He sent me videos and pictures. I'm going to put together a Substack letter to send you guys so you could see. Make sure you watch it so you could see all of the faces and how people are happy to get this type of aid, and we're talking about simple stuff. We're talking about literally something like cleaning yourself and taking a shower, and to them it's like a huge celebration because people can't even wash up, can't take care of them. It's a really sad place, and I'm really thankful, Alex, that you're doing this because we need more help like that.
but when you see on the pictures, next to our shower kits, there are also bags of cucumbers that are pallets of water. So what these guys are doing, they find a way to go by farmers, putting things together and bring it to the guys. They bring in the fruits, they bring in the vegetables, they bring in them the water, they bring in them some clothes, whatever they can. So they've been they they're all ex-businessmen, and all they do is help people. That's all they do, 24/7. Not only that, to Svitanok, a lot of I'm on. Maybe I'll send some pictures later of the place, but a lot of funds come to them to get stuff from them and to give it to the people. So
Do
they're
me.
doing a good job.
I know. I know you don't have a lot of time because I know every minute you're out there is dangerous. I see the guys; they keep looking up.
Yeah, I've
So
been standing here too long.
I know you gotta move. So I want to first of all thank you for doing this, Alex. I want to thank each and every one of you out there for helping, supporting this. Alex is gonna put together a lot of pictures, videos of. I'm gonna put together Substack for you guys to participate to see exactly what is going on. And please stay safe. And you know, we're with you, Alex. You know what I'm saying? So please, brother.
One more time, I want to thank everybody. Thank you for all your help. Thank you for caring. Thank you for supporting Ukraine. God bless everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lev. Thank you for giving me a chance to help my people. Thank you so much.
I love you, bro. And for every one of you out there, you know, not only thank you, but I want to make sure that now is not the time to stop, though. Now is not the time that because you are an extension of our voices, as I tell you guys. Besides the donations, besides the money that, you know, you guys helped out to be able to get these aids over there, the biggest thing you guys do is you're spreading our message. You're out there keeping the attention on Ukraine. We're making sure that you know, that it doesn't just fall by the waistline, that Trump can't just bury it with Putin, just like they're doing with other countries around the world. So I want to thank each and every one of you, and I want to ask each and every one of you today, please, more than ever, go out there and get 3, 4 more people to subscribe, to become subscribers, to be able to spread this message, to be part of our family, part of our movement, because we're just getting started, guys. This is our second fundraiser together. We're putting together some bigger plans to be able to help and to be able to not only fight the misinformation but also directly help the people on the front line. So with each and every one of you, God bless every one of you, and Slava Ukraini.
Heroям Slava. Thank you, Lev. Thank you so
Take care,
much.
guys. Take care, guys.